Hello gamers, this is Erhan from MMOHut.com, and today we're going to take a quick first look at Silkroad Online. This is one of the most popular free-to-play games, and it's one of the best. It's by Joymax, who also has two other games called Dark Eden and Deco Online. Those came after Silkroad, and they're not as good, so you want to stick with Silkroad. You can log into one of the many servers and create a character. Now the cool thing about this game is, well, first of all, the name Silk Road comes from the historic trading route between Europe and China. So to match that, you can play as either a Chinese race and slash classes or European. I'll pick European because they're the newer ones, and they're a little easier to understand for us Western gamers. You can be one of 6 classes: Warrior, Lord, Wizard, Warlock, Bard, Cleric. With the Chinese, there's no real classes. You can just pick a weapon type like sword, blade, spear, bow, etc. And then you can specialize in one of the 4 forces: ice, snow, fire, water. So they're a little more confusing. They are the older one. So I'll let you guys see the newer races. Here we are. You can't choose your gender. Alright, so you can be male or female. You can be look, these are all the figure is actually the races here. So I can be a human. I can be another looking guy, another human with glasses, an old human, some punk looking human, some elf guy, or I can be a werewolf. It's kind of weird, right? Alright, I'm gonna be the guy with the glasses. He looks smart. You can choose your height. There's a whole bunch of height choices. You can choose my VO, which is your weight, it looks like. I don't want to be fat. And I can choose my weapon. I'm gonna go with dual axes. That looks pretty badass. And my clothing. Now my guy looks really weird. He's supposed to be like a mage or something, but oh well. Check if my name is unique. It already exists, so I can't be Altai, guys. I'll be Mudarte. Alright, confirm. Yes. Now again, this game is set in sometime in 7th century history. And it's obviously alternative history. There's like monsters and stuff. Alright. As soon as we start, you can tell the music is really nice. It kind of reminds me of the music in what's it called? Sword of the New World. So it's got that whole medieval-ish theme to it. I can tell right away this quest NPC because he's got a little floating scroll over his head. Alright. He's a guide. Talk to this person. Europe tutorial. Alright, next. Now this game is not well known for its story or in quests. It's basically an old school Korean grinder. You know, you're gonna go outside town, you're gonna kill. There are a couple kill quests that'll help you level up, but again, they're really not the main purpose of the game. Of course, there's an item shop. Here you can spend real cash for stuff, but I don't like doing that, so I'm gonna X that out. Alright, let's see what my quests are. Conversation with Jamoto. So I'm supposed to talk to Jamoto, but I'm not going to do that. Now, the capital is where you start is huge. Look at this. So these huge walls, the city's huge. I didn't really give you guys a good look of it, but that's because I want to show you some gameplay. The Chinese are similarly of a huge city and looks really nice. So let's leave, so the city is called Constantinople. That's pretty cool. That's the capital of the Europeans, I guess. I'm going to kill some monsters out here. There's other players. This game is very popular, like I said. This is a random new server, and even here, there's newbies outside town. So this is one of those games with a nice community. You won't feel alone. Alright, those guys are fighting those monsters. I need to find my own. So I'm going to fight this Movia. And as we do that, take another look at the map. Alright, we still can't see the world map yet. Too close to town. Combat's pretty fast. I swung with both my axes there. Let's go a little further. Alright, there are obviously some tooltip helps here. I don't need help. Alright, here we are. So there's a better view of the map now. This is Constantinople. Let's try to see the whole map here. No, can't see the world map yet. Alright, let's try some more movies. The world is actually pretty huge. Like, look at this. It's a huge environment. The monsters are pretty scattered apart, which is nice. It's a nice touch. I'm kind of sick of games where there's 100 monsters in one little area and you just farm off them. At least here you got to move around a little. Now here I found a bigger camp. Combat feels a little more fast-paced than some games. I'm not going to say it's, you know, an action RPG style, but it's definitely a little faster. Some of the monsters are champions. Now, as you see, I'm fighting here. These little blue dots are filling up. This is not my experience. Experience is down here. When these bars fill up, I can actually go in berserk mode. That lets me attack really, you know, more powerfully. My character turns like red. Hopefully, you guys will see that before time's up. But in the meantime, let's look at my experience. It's only at 15%, but the yellow bar above my experience is already filled once. So what is that all about? It's one of those games with a base level, and then there's also a skill level. So every time the yellow bar fills, I actually get skill points. And I can distribute those like so. Skills, alright. What kind of... do I want to be melee, caster, or buff? Buff appears to be the support class, the bard. You know, he sings and makes people stronger. I'm going to go melee, so warrior mastery. Alright, I'm going to push level up here. Skill points needed? None. That's nice. Alright. So I need mastery level 10 in order to do anything. So I need 1 skill point to level this up again. I'll do it. Now my number down here is back to 0. So I gotta fill that yellow bar up again. So I fight more Movias. Now like I said, there are some quests, especially to kill these Movias. I do remember doing them before. I skipped them to show you guys gameplay faster, but if you guys want to, you should definitely do the quests. Now the zones again are named, like this region is called Eastern Europe. I can actually travel all over the world. I can go to Mongolia, China, India, Egypt. So it's pretty cool. Pretty big world. Oh, another Movia. So I'll zoom in a little. Now I'm playing on pretty high graphics settings, but not the highest. So this game can look even nicer than this. Now, one other thing that Silkroad is really well known for is its PvP system. It's got a triangular conflict system. In this system, some players become traders, and they get experience by taking you know, trade goods from one city to another. But they need the help of hunters, who have to defend them against thieves, which is the third class or PvP option you can play. So the thieves have to kill the hunters and traders. The traders just have to trade, and the hunters have to kill thieves. And they all get experience by doing their jobs. That's pretty cool. Uh-oh, I died. So I get to show you guys something cool about dying in this game. You died, right? But it doesn't really matter, because all you gotta do is push resurrect at this present point, and you get back up with like half HP. I remember I was playing this game with Remo and a couple of my friends, and we ran into a really high level area with our newbie characters, and we killed these really hard monsters just by attacking them once, dying, getting back up, attacking once, dying. So it's a little goofy, but it does save you some time. Imagine I had to go all the way back in that town. Alright, there's an archer here. Now where was I? Alright. Updates for this game are called Legends. Major updates at least. The game is currently on Legend 4. So it's already seen 4 major upgrades. The first one is the one that released the European classes. So it doubled the game basically. The second one increased Fortress Wars, which is kind of like a guild war system where guilds fight for control of these forts. And when they control the fort, they can actually collect taxes from the area. So it's a little, it gives guilds something to do. Third legend was add additional places like Bandit Fortress and Rock Mountain. Increase the level cap to 90. And the fourth legend increased a new dungeon called Chian Tome with level 100 monsters in it. And actually, the fifth legend is supposed to come out pretty soon. It was already announced, and we're gonna put some news about it on MMOHut, so you guys should check that out. So this game has a lot to it. There are harder monsters than this. There are very cool environments, and this game actually has a theme. You know, it feels like there's some kind of back lore, some kind of theme to it. You know, the Silkroad thing. It's not a story-heavy game. It's not a quest-heavy game. It's a grinder. But if you like that thing, if you like that kind of thing, and it does go pretty fast in the early levels. Like I said, I already have 3 skill points again, almost a 4th. If you like this kind of thing, you should definitely check out Silkroad Online. It's one of the more popular free-to-play games. We recommend it, and if you want to read a full review or see more videos, just check out MMOHut.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.